Receiving the grace. The emptiness was a physical weight on my chest. I was waiting, but for what? For a change in circumstances? For a feeling of motivation? It was just passing time, and my mind was a fog of anxiety and what-ifs. I was so weary I could barely take the next step, let alone run. Then I remembered the verse, "Those who hope in the Lord." I realized my hope was misplaced. I was hoping in a different outcome, not in the person of God. So I stopped. I chose, right there in the fog, to hope in Him, to trust that His presence was real, even when my feelings screamed the lie that He was distant. I opened my Bible not to study, but to listen, to hear Him. I read the promises, "I will never leave you. My grace is sufficient for you." I prayed a simple, desperate prayer. "Lord, I have nothing. I feel nothing. But I choose to believe your word over my feelings. I receive your strength right now, by faith." It wasn't a lightning bolt. It was a quiet dawn. The same problems were there, but the crushing weight began to lift. A supernatural stamina I knew wasn't my own started to flow into my spirit. My mind, once clouded with panic, began to clear. I wasn't soaring yet, but I was no longer fainting. I took a step, then another. I was walking, and I was not growing weak. He was renewing my strength, not by changing my circumstances, but by filling me with His presence. I am learning to live by the truth of His promise, not by the tyranny of my feelings. His word is alive, and it is actively working in me. I can do all things through Christ, who is my strength.